Hey guys, welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm letting my screens align so that I can hop back over to Zoom. Hey guys. All right. Welcome, welcome. Nope. We are good. Okay, hi. I'm not sure why I've got this kind of, I don't have a filter on, but I feel like I look a little different. I wanted to meet with you a little bit earlier. It's 6:42 a.m. Central in the United States, in the state of Texas, as well as happiness. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and set up my bright earth spread for the morning. And I thought I would share. So I'm gonna move a couple decks. Okay, so I have my decks out. I have my companion deck, my companion oracle deck, my mediumship tarot deck, and my mediumship oracle deck. And my companion deck is my companion um tarot deck. So we're gonna go through and just ask the decks. How are we in alignment for mediumship? I also have I'm also pretty excited about the deck I have. No, I'm not even gonna broach that subject right now. We'll just stick with this. So we're asking, how are we in alignment for mediumship? And quickly, guys, I am hosting at 8 a.m. this morning. Um, but it's not gonna be recorded. And if you'd ever like to join, it's free. It's on Meetup. For those of you, or I guess everyone's watching this on YouTube. The details are the links in the details. All right, in the description. How are we in alignment for mediumship today? And this is Believe in Your Own Magic Oracle. And we have Tree. Let them go. The way in which we were in alignment for mediumship today is by not allowing the fears, the lack of self-esteem, the lack of self-confidence, the biases, prejudice, that voice in your head, anything. They're not welcome. It's dragging you down. Let it go. Don't hold on to the weight that's drowning you. Let it go. Return to the surface. Return to the neutrality. You are above and below the waterline, right? If we're talking about drowning, being in your emotions, water and emotions go hand in hand. In tarot, the suit of cups is water, the element of water, and has a direct keyword to emotions. Let them go. If they're drowning you, let them go, or you will die. And that death can be metaphorical. So, how are we in alignment? I'm not going to allow fear can arise, confidence issues, self-sabotage thoughts. Yeah, that can all arise. It doesn't mean I have to act upon it. The last two mediumship readings I've had were for self, and I did not play them that way. And they were huge confidence boosters too, because if I'm able to do that, okay, we're good. So let's move to the tarot companion deck. And however you read these cards is correct. You're doing it for yourself. I mean, there's no wrong here. Even if you're reading for someone else, if you are malicious in nature, it is unkind, and that is a choice you're making to be unkind. You can consider yourself right or wrong. In tarot, there is no wrong. I would suggest choosing kindness. How are we in alignment today for mediumship? The Two of Cups. Popular card to pull with mediumship. I guess that makes sense because I am in communion with spirit, with the sitter, with the question, with the situation, with whatever it is we're reading. I can also be in communication with myself in the reads that I do for myself, right? So this is Chubby Witch's Night In Oracle. And this is my mediumship oracle, and this is by Amanda Luppin. You can interchange these decks. I'm sticking with these. I happen to really like these decks, so it's very fun. Do I only use these decks for mediumship? No. Wow, get glammed up. That's the card we pulled yesterday. And these are not sticky cards. They're particularly not sticky. I would very much like my deck to shuffle like this. So get glammed up, and it actually says 4:44 a.m. which I was awake then, today. Get glammed up and it's 4:44 a.m., but that doesn't necessarily mean that the picture, wait, is that a timestamp? No, it doesn't mean the picture was taken at 4:44. It means it's 4:44 when she's looking at it. 444. 4 is a number of stability. If you consider a table with 4 legs, it's stable. Built well, it's stable. 444. Stability cubed. That would be 4 times 4 times 4. Anyway, so get glammed up though. In this case, how are we in alignment? There is no one way to be in mediumship. She's gorgeous. There's no one way to be gorgeous. There's no one way to be in mediumship. There's no one type of medium. There's no one form of mediumship. There is no one way. So, all right. And then my mediumship deck, which is from Y Spell, and it's called Wild Reflections Tarot. The Knight of Wands. Wait a minute. That one flipped over because I'm curious. I'm usually okay. 4 flipped over. Hold on. I just want to see what they are. The Hierophant, Temperance, the 10 of Cups, and the Knight of Wands. This is not in any particular. This is just the order they happened to. They kind of came down at once. I don't know in what order. This is the order I put them in. You can easily move these around to get different reading, whatever you want. How are we in alignment? Temperance. Look how he's standing, night and dark, living and dead. This is just literally, we got this from. Okay. Also, for those of you that follow or read with angels, we have an angel, human form with wings. And it's on both sides. The wings are on both sides. So then we have Knight of Wands. This is a person in a boat with their dog. They're so happy and they're traveling. The Knight of Wands, choosing to carry the weight of another, choosing to help, to light the way because it's wands. When I'm in mediumship, I'm never alone. And I have my guides to help. I actually met a guide in mediumship. So it's pretty amazing. I'm really amazed by this whole process. I have my guides with me more so now than ever before in my life. Because I even spoke with one. First time spoke with it. Well, this guy doesn't speak, but we communicated. Telepathic. 10 of Cups. We're gonna meet. I'm gonna meet a lot of different people on the other side, all ages. Children die. It's sad, and when you meet them, it can be very sad, right? When you meet the spirit, it doesn't need to be, but I also need to prepare myself for that because especially if I'm reading with if I have a sitter. Oh my goodness, hold on really quick. I don't want to interrupt my own thought, but I think I had in March. How did that? I just had a thumb float up over my screen, but how did the emoji? How did a thumb emoji come up on my screen? Because no one's here with me. Can I have another thumb emoji? Wait. Okay. All right. All ages. Oh my goodness gracious. This is just beautiful. So yeah, all ages, right? But look in the background. We've got seashells on staffs. We've got the rainbow. We've got friendliness. We've got inclusion. We've got love. We've got light. Even if you're not inclusive, even if you choose hate, there's still love. You're not stopping anywhere, living or dead. So those of us that embrace love, that choose inclusiveness, offer that here and know we will have it there because we're already experiencing it here. So, and then we have the Hierophant, which I am going to go to the traditional meaning, always a teacher, always a student. I have learned so much with my metaphysical journey and more recently with mediumship. And I'm here to learn more. All right. So those were just the cards, not just the cards, but those were the cards that were to see if how we were in alignment, and now we're going to go through and pull the bright earth thread. I have multiple models. If you check out my playlist called The Card Medium, I'll talk about them. I'm going to do a pretty simple one with my clairs um, that I've been incorporating into my practice. So I am gonna start, maybe this however you want, with my companionship oracle, pull a single card to offer light. Like if this were kind of a theme or an overall energy. Nostalgia. Focus on the here and now. No matter where my mind ends up, 300 years in the future, 1,000 years in the past, I need to stay focused on the here and now, stay tethered. This card is showing me that the deck is aware of that and will help. So, thank you. All right, I'm gonna pull. Well, I'm gonna try to pull first my companion card. It may be the last card to pull. Who is my companion? Who do I walk with today? I don't want to act like it's mine. You know, it's how am I involved with this entity, this idea. I don't own it. I'm not ordering it around. I'm respectful. My companion is the sun, and I'm a Leo, so I love it. This is the Cozy Witch Tarot. I actually pulled a lot of sun cards last night from different decks to both looking at them, so it's kind of fun. All right, I'm not gonna reshuffle. Who do I see with on my journey today? The Tower. And that is true because I do not know what I will see. It may be something upsetting, but it's also part of the practice. And it's okay to cry. It's okay to relax. Who do I hear with today? Because clairvoyance and clairaudience are two of my primaries. I hear with the Three of Cups. I hear with familiarity. I hear with comfort. I hear with love. I hear with inclusion. I hear with the effort to hear more. Who do I want to say who do I sit with? I want to say who do I feel with? Claircognizance. Who do I wait? Who do I feel with? Who do I sit with today? No. It's not quite right. Who is with me? It's like I want to notice my presence, like what's around me. I want to be aware of my surroundings. Um, who sits with me in my surroundings? Who sits with me in my surroundings? The Knight of Wands. And this is an interesting part because it says sometimes you have to be willing to bend the rules a little. Okay, so in mediumship, who sits with you? You have to bend the rules a little. If your flow, let's say you're visual and your flow is taking you in and out of scenarios that can come really quickly, maybe they're a little disorienting, maybe you're even getting physically nauseous. Well, who sits with you is the Knight of Wands, and they're saying bend the rules. And I'm saying there are no rules. Do what you need to do to be safe. Do not harm yourself or anyone else, and do what you need to do to be safe, including leaving the exercise, leave the session. In your mind, say, I'm done, I'm out. No, you don't have to stay, Frank, as I said. All right, and then the final. Who helps me to understand? These are my players, the Four of Wands. And it says family is whoever you feel the most safe and comfortable being you. Family is whoever makes you feel the most safe and comfortable being you. So I'm going to be comfortable. I recognize I'm in control, and I recognize I have support. And I recognize now through practice that I can call in, I can ask at least one of my guides to be with me because I already met them in practice. It was amazing. In session. You know, maybe I could do mediumship sessions and help people or walk with people as they meet their guides, but through mediumship. I don't know that I could actually facilitate the meeting, but I could at least showcase how I do it and see if other people. Okay, guys, so that's my setup. At 8 o'clock in about an hour. I would love to order some emoji theme from them. I'm gonna host a live event. All my events are free. Feel free to show up. You don't have to be on camera. And you don't have to participate, you can just observe. Today, we're gonna read for each other, live read, so I don't record this, because they can be at a private. However, tomorrow morning, 8 a.m., all my groups are at 8. I will be recording that. So I hope that I see you guys soon. Okay, and this again is the morning protocol. It would have extended into the session with mediumship, and it would have involved mediumship decks at that point, but we stopped. And this deck can stay out. It's here for me to find comfort, grounding, and steadiness. And going into the 8 a.m. session that I'll be leading, if I fall into mediumship, I don't need to pull out. I feel comfortable with spread. Do I have to have a spread up to do mediumship? Nope. Do I prefer it? Yep. Is there a way to do it without it, but I still feel comfortable? Yes. But when I have an opportunity, I do the spread. If I'm in a situation where I need to do an edited version, I have one, but I use that last, and it's hand me choice. It's however you want it to be. You can have a simple phrase. You could just be like, well, I'm doing it without the spread, and do it. It's however you want it. I'm just sharing what I'm currently employing. And it does not mean that I'll be employing next week, possibly in a year, 2 years. I might even just have revamped the entire system and nothing looks the same. And it never needs to, because it's your journey. Evolve with the journey. All right. You guys are fabulous. And I'm going to count to 10 and then click stop live stream because there's a slight lag of about 7 seconds. Really good brand. They did a cover of 99 Red Balloons. I get to sing that. 99 Red Balloons. Which I don't know if they're saying it, except I never understand it before the beginning. So let's start at the beginning. I'm just gonna sing, you guys can just add. You and me in a woods were shot by the balloons with the money we got. Set them free after break of dawn till one by one. They were gone. Something out there floating in the summer sky. 99 red balloon go by. I, oh wait, I have to wait 10 seconds now, otherwise you won't hear all my singing.